Good afternoon. This is Brett Hayworth for Siouxland Public Media News. People who use a recreational trail in a section of the Okoboji Great Lakes area can now see several pieces of public art. Last week, 7 new art sculptures were added to about a half mile of trail that is adjacent to the Pearson Lakes Art Center in Okoboji near Highway 71. The project, called the Sculpture Trail Loop, is modeled on other similar trails in Sioux Falls and Mason City, Iowa, officials said during the August 7th unveiling. More than 100 people attended the event and then walked the trail to see the 7 sculptures. 2 of the artists were on hand, including Tim Adam of Webster City, Iowa, who said he was pleased to have a piece in the distinctive trail. The new trail segment to the north of the Art Center hooks into an existing trail, which goes near the Dickinson County Nature Center. Art Center officials are proud to have an outdoor gallery that has art that connects with nature. The plan is to have 7 annually rotating sculptures on that trail loop to freshen the look for trail users over time. In other news, Monday marks the first day for which Sioux City Council candidates can file nomination papers. Sioux City Council candidates can start filing on August 11th, Woodbury County Auditor Michelle Scaff explained. There will be 3 City Council positions that go before voters for terms that will end soon for Council members Alex Waters, Dan Moore, and Matthew O'Kane. Those 3 Sioux City Council contests may have a special extra primary election on October 7th if more than 6 candidates file papers by August 28th. More broadly throughout Northwest Iowa, the November 4th election will include contests for school board, city council, and mayoral positions. Outside of Sioux City, the filing period for people to file for those positions runs from August 25th through September 18th. Additionally, wind and solar energy in Iowa are facing a slew of challenges with federal policy changes. The tax and spending law President Donald Trump signed last month significantly shortened the timeline for wind and solar energy tax credits. But the U.S. Department of Treasury may issue a new rule this month that could make it harder to qualify those credits even before they expire. The U.S. Departments of the Interior and Transportation have also released new policies for wind and solar projects and have indicated more are coming. About 60% of Iowa's energy comes from wind. The Iowa Board of Regents will consider a new policy Tuesday that says professors should avoid teaching from one perspective. One professor says the proposed policy's language is short on definitions. The Board of Regents is considering a policy that would encourage free and open discussion among faculty and students over relevant, controversial topics. It also says teachers should instruct in a way that avoids indoctrination of one perspective. Michael Olson is a mechanical engineering professor at Iowa State University and the president-elect of the Faculty Senate.
The problem with the policy is not the motive here. The motive here is to avoid indoctrination. I agree with that. The problem is just in the definitions. Where are the lines drawn? And that could be problematic.
Originally, the policy limited instruction related to diversity, equity, and inclusion, but the board revised that after receiving significant pushback from the public. And now more news from Alejandra Perez.
U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins was at the Iowa State Fair this past weekend, where she hinted that Iowa could become a destination for USDA jobs being moved out of Washington, D.C. She recently announced plans to move more than 2,000 jobs to North Carolina, Colorado, Utah, Missouri, and Indiana. Rollins says the USDA is giving $152 million to 19 rural development projects in Iowa. Rollins also visited Nebraska, where she promoted the White House's agriculture agenda and highlighted the administration's priorities in funding research. I'm Alejandra Perez for Siouxland Public Media News.